Continuing with the Dace or Dace from Latvia, with the question, how can I feel all of it? The light, creator, infinity, Kli. I cannot understand. Um, this is a very important question. You just need to ask. That's it. Ask, I want to feel it. But why do you want to feel it? For yourself, you want to be fulfilled with all of this? The fact of the Tzimtzum is that the light, the creator, the Kli, all of this cannot be felt if you have the intention to receive. You want to feel it? You need to have the intention to bestow. What does it mean? To have a strange desire that the others will feel it. But I don't have it. It's against my nature. I hate such a desire. How could one else have such a thing? It's worse than death. Yes. But slowly, slowly, through the study is changing us. So this will become our nature, not only in a way that it will become a nature, but it will give us the pleasure, an infinite pleasure, from all this reality of Ein Sof, of the infinity, which is now felt only to one point, a singular point, with respect of infinity. You will invert yourself and open yourself to feel all of this infinity of pleasure, of light. So we only need to help each other with this. A Congress is a very good place to begin to do this work. John from the UK, I use shame to train my dog. Yes. So is this what the Creator is doing with us? With the shame He created? I didn't know dogs had shame. Shame of what? You naughty dog, you bad dog, and I believe he's ashamed and he learned his lesson. No, we explained what is the shame also in the last lesson number 4, and maybe you can repeat it. But animals, if they had shame, they would be humans. Or if humans had shame, they would not be animals. Vishna or Vesna from Germany. Why don't we feel the other person? Is there only one creature in the 4 phases of coarseness? There isn't any creature still. It's only the creation of the desire. Tamara from Barcelona. Why would I want to have desires? In any case, it happens that it has to happen, and I have no control over times or facts. This is right. You don't control these desires. They're like flowing in you in thoughts, emotions, actions, things which are happening to you each day. People are coming, demanding from you, happy with you, angry at you, and you are just, inside of all of this soup, And I see from your questions that you're in a very good point, all of you. Very good point of discernment. If you feel such a thing that, yes, you're not in control of all of this, so this is the point that you begin to search for the source, for the origin. So who's giving me all of this? What does he want from me? And that leads us to the same thing that we told in the lesson, there is none else besides him, lesson number 9 of the first course. It would be good to read again and again the articles of Shamati, especially the first one. But very good discernments. Ready from Kinshasa, from Congo. Is the 4th phase yet the matter or the root of the matter in our world? The matter is, after many, many processes, all of the spirituality under the world of Asiyah, there's our existence, a perception which we perceive instead of 5 phases or 5 sfirot, yes? Keter, Chokhmah, Binah, Zeranpin, and Malchut. We perceive ourselves with 5 senses, with this body that we can feel it, and all of the rest of our existence which is outside of us. So it's below the spiritual existence. And in the fourth phase, in the phases, we're speaking of the creation of the will to receive, of the desire. It's like the element of a creation, of the creature. It's far beyond what we have here. Before energy, before material, before the existence here as we perceive it. Nick from London, when we will feel the giver in this world? When you will have the desire, but believe me, only in this world. The revelation of his godliness to his creatures in this world, not afterwards. After death, nothing happens. What you attained here in this world, this is yours. Jacques from France, why phase B, why desire, being like the Creator? Why can't we be satisfied only with bestowal and reception? No, Jacques from France. You are, imagine, as Bala Sulam is explaining, that you would go to, let's say, a friend of yours, that you were very, very close friends. And all of a sudden this friend got richer, wiser, smarter, much more beautiful, much more taller, much more kind, and everything that he has much more than you, okay? And he begins to give you, and you only receiving, and you are less than him. What would you feel? Good, I would remain always like this, just receiving from him? Yes? Not so, right? You would want to be like him and even more. And this is the purpose of creation. The real reason is only because the root wants the creatures to attain him, to be like him. That's it. This is why you have this desire. Your desire was not meant to be fulfilled, but only to serve as means, as a field between you and the Creator, so you would be able to attain him on the basis of his actions, what the light is doing with the will to receive. This is how you attain the Creator, really through the fulfillment. Ozkan from London, if you want to connect to the Creator and be like him, how can the system of bestowal and reception work? Desire to bestow only works if there's an opposing desire to receive. If we become one system and only have desire to bestow, there won't be anyone to receive. When everyone will have the desire the will to receive, but with the intention to bestow, this is called the correction of receiving in order to bestow. And we will correct all of our parts in all of the levels, 125 degrees or 620 desires, in all of the parts of our souls, in all of the inclusions, in all of the incarnations. Then, yes, it will be the final correction. And then we will, after we have corrected our soul, then we will begin to work with it. But of this, the Kabbalists are not writing. Let's go ahead. How much time do we have? Yes, we have still time. So, Tamara from Barcelona, she's asking, where one is more conscious about the laws of nature, how does the aviyut and the desires get mature? Conscious, what do you mean? That I learn about it? You will see that when you go out slowly of your ego, you become much more closer to nature. Much more even, I could say, childish. Not childish in a way that of maturity, but in the way that you are very natural, very direct, very like a kid. Everything is a surprise for you, not the adult type that everything is so suspectful, so close. You're like a child. You open yourself to reality. You laugh, you enjoy, you should see. You should come to the Congress and see our friends and our dear Rav. So you then will feel these laws of nature. You will feel these laws of existence as much as you will feel the law of gravity and everything else. Shayla, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. You said we're trapped in a force when we are in this state of reception. This is scary, and it's true. So what we're doing in Kabbalah is to draw light to escape the imprisonment of the force of the reception. This makes this study even more important than when we realize the significance of the entrapment. It is giving me the impression as a route to escape from Egypt, force of reception, into Israel, force of bestowal. Yes, this is the whole story of the Israelites in Egypt. Yes, that's it. Your desires to reveal the Creator, which are entrapped or imprisoned by the ego, by the will to receive. But you need to feel it in all of your existence. And again, see you in the next clip.